as one of the first rising African countries in terms of economies. Rwanda's economy is expected to further boom in 2024 up to 2026 with an average growth of 7.2%. This steady growth is being assisted by anticipated recovery in global tourism, increased manufacturing activities, and a number of mega projects. As we have heard about those statistics, we have seen mega projects as one of the areas Rwanda is using seriously to attain its goals of economic growth and development. In this video, let's put focus on a number of mega projects Rwanda is coming up with from 2024 through 2025 up to 2026. BionTech mRNA Vaccine Manufacturing Facility Project. With an aim of setting up of a first BionTech as high-tech manufacturing solution for messenger RNA vaccines, or simply mRNA vaccine, which is a type of vaccine necessary for protein production for treatment of viruses such as coronavirus, is a magnificent upcoming project in Africa, specifically in Rwanda, for a future pandemic preparedness. BionTech, a vaccine manufacturing company, is willing to accomplish a number of structures at the Kigali site, after which local training will be provided for specialties personnel at the facility in 2024. Thereafter, mRNA vaccine production for process validation is expected to be initiated in 2025. If all go as planned, the Kigali facility will serve as a lighthouse project for subsequent mRNA-based vaccine manufacturing facilities in terms of both smaller and larger scale support clinical developments for local and regional demand. In addition to coronavirus vaccine, other vaccines for HIV, malaria among others, are in preparation for manufacturing at this Kigali site. Rusizi Port Construction Project. With a goal of facilitating water transport on Lake Kivu, Rusizi Port Project will boost trade between Rwanda and the Democratic Republic of Congo. Aimed for completion in December 2024, the port will be able to accommodate to 0.3 million passengers and also handle over 1.3 million tons of cargo annually. Rusizi town seriously needs this port, as a number of businesses, trade among other activities are carried out on Lake Kivu. Once fully completed, a number of towns will benefit from it, such as Dr. Congo's Bukavu or Goma, islands of Ishua and Kombo among others. Expansion of Karenge Water Supply System Project. With funds from ORPIC Fund for International Development, which is supporting sustainable water supply in Rwanda, with a new $21 million loan. The expansion of Karenge Water Supply System is the major beneficiary of this loan. Located on the shores of Lake Mugesera, about 50 kilometers southeast of Kigali, the project will benefit Rwanda's capital, Kigali, and the surrounding areas in Kwamagana district. The enlargement of the plant will quadruple its capacity to 48,000 cubic meters per day, aimed at meeting the local demand until 2050. With Rwanda's efforts to improve water management systems and provide access to potable water and sustainable services to meet rapidly growing demand, this loan aimed for this project is a major boost for that goal. Through sustainable water management, this project will also be important, assisting in mitigation of impacts of climate change, fostering better health and creation of new economic opportunities in Rwanda. Kigali Green Complex project. As 2024 being the targeted year for commencement of its construction, Kigali Green Complex will be the first ever gold-rated LEED Green, well and smart mixed-use complex and the tallest building in Rwanda, being built in the central business district. On the land formerly occupied by the French Cultural Centre, the complex will have 29 stories, taller than the Kigali City Tower, which is currently at 20 stories. The complex will have an 82,971 square meters of gross floor area and will be set up on a plot of land with an area of 7,600 square meters. The multifunctional space including bank space, retail space, office space and car parking with 430 slots will make the complex a one to look at in Rwanda, as Leadership in Energy and Environmental Design, or simply LEED, is the most widely used green building rating system in the world, which was developed by the US Green Building Council. The complex is expected to be based on the same format. Shelter Group, a UE-based construction company, is the main contractor for the project. New Gahini Eye Hospital project. Being expected for construction in the eastern province of Rwanda, the project will save patients from the long distance to Kigali Eye Hospital. Being valued at over 900 million Rwanda francs, or mafaranga, the hospital will be equipped with the latest equipment, providing diagnostic, therapeutic and rehabilitation services for the blind and patients who are visually impaired. Critical issues such as lack of operating rooms, more especially for children's eye diseases, will be solved if this project is finally realized. Arc Power, Rwanda Mini Grids project. This project is aimed at supporting the rollout of 10,000s of new and improved connections in Rwanda through grid extension and the construction of interconnected mini-grids, with partnership between Arc Power, a UK-based developer, and the government of Rwanda. Over 148,000 people will be connected to clean electricity by the end of 2025 through national electrical grid extension and the construction of interconnected mini-grids. Districts such as Bugesera and Gasibo in over 14 villages have had over 10,463 people and over 155 micro-businesses connected to power for the first time. The project is expected to save customers who are relying on traditional energy such as kerosene, diesel and firewood. Logistics corridor linking Tanzania to Rwanda project. Being supported by the Egyptian Ministry of Transport, this corridor will connect Dar es Salaam Port to Rwanda, aiming to enhance Egyptian exports access in Africa and also strengthen Egyptian-Africa ties. The project in detail will start from Dar es Salaam Port in Tanzania through a logistics area and dry port in Tanzania, reaching a dry port and logistics area in Rwanda. The project is expected to enhance logistical efficiency, reducing transportation costs, and strengthen Egypt with other African countries. Nyabugogo Bus Terminal Upgrade Project. This busiest bus center in Rwanda is set to be revamped to increase the number of buses it receives. Upgrading will be within the existing bus terminal, where the current businesses in the terminal such as vendors will be relocated to the temporary location. About 45 billion Rwanda francs had been earlier slated for the project, but this cost is expected to increase in accordance with the available activities in the project. The terminal is expected to be upgraded into a multimodal terminal station where all modes will be accommodated. In addition, the terminal will have space for travel-related businesses